Okay. A little bit more of this. Getting back on track. Doing this on the weekends. Long parts. This one will probably only be like a couple hours, maybe 3 hours long. We'll see. We'll see. It is late and I need to get up early tomorrow because tomorrow, which is tomorrow as of recording this, is the Friday of the 29th. That's when I'm doing actual Thanksgiving. Well, not actual Thanksgiving. I did Thanksgiving with just me and my mom, but then we're doing it with the rest of our family. We're having a dinner with the rest of our family for Thanksgiving on Friday, where we just go out and eat because it's just easier. Although I did for the day of Thanksgiving, which is the day I'm recording this, I did make a turkey breast and my mashed potatoes. They're very good. I'm very happy with them. And also, I got brown and serve rolls, which is like tradition. I always get those. And they're really good. It's like one of my favorite like bread sides. I mean, they're really simple. I'm sure I'm not gonna say and claim like, oh, it's the most amazing bread ever made, right? Ever devised by man. However, the brown and serve rolls are really good. I really like them, and I always have. And for the life of me, they're great. They go really good with my mashed potatoes. For the life of me, they just the stockpile they just dwindle. They used to have them all year round. Now they don't. Now they only have them for holidays. But now they don't even have them for holiday. Like we went to Vaughn's. It was Safeway. It was Vaughn's. In some places it's Safeway, but we went to the Vaughn's and they don't even have any. Then we went to Save Mart and they had some tucked away in the back corner. And it's like, dude, give me my freaking bread, man. I need my fix. I'm gonna have to like look up like how to just make them myself or something. Which at that point is just sort of making bread, but making very particular kind of like fluffy, good baked bread. I don't know. I'm sure it's not that hard to make. Last time we were doing this, we got up to some stuff. But we have officially entered the running for king, since the church has been creating a series of trials of sorts for people to sort of get their names out there. Evidently, Turbo Democracy it's funny. Me and my friend who was playing this were explaining to our other friend like the premise of this game, and that friend was like, "Oh wow," they were like, "Oh, So it's really interesting take to sort of critiquing democracy, and I was like, well, I don't think it's necessarily critiquing democracy, it's just sort of showing that like in this, it's I explained the sort of like players at hand and stuff like that, and then they were like, okay, so it's not really critiquing democracy itself, it's just sort of showing that like even democracy is not immune to like corruption and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I think that's the kind of vibe I'm getting, at least at the moment. But again, it is super funny that this game's like, oh no, look at this fantasy world that's thrust into a turbo democracy, and everybody is immediately everything hits the fan. Everybody is suffering because of it. Good heavens. We're going to accept the bounty on Heisme, right? Let's go at... Oh, we're just talking to the recruiter. Okay. Don't tell me you're actually thinking of participating in the Tournament of the Throne. Oh, the audacity of youth. Heck, is this a demo man Goddard? That's rich, a mere fledgling, with no history or experience to speak of. As king, the idea makes me sick to my stomach. The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience. Oh, you want some old bastard? And yet upstart school children like you and Louise dare to... Hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy to your funeral. You won't be able to fight much longer? What does that mean? He's a demo man? Is he gonna bomb us? Should be old and wise, for Pete's sake. Meanwhile, we're sitting here electing nobody, we're not electing people any less than like 50 years old. It's like, come on, man. can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Of course I can. Head to material. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
No deadline. Well, that's because the deadline's going to be external. And I bet that 100,000 is not going to be money in our actual hands. It's going to be money that goes immediately to something important. He evaded his capture. His true identity remains a mystery.
Let's call it.
Head back to the inn. Gallica, there's things. That's a whole day right there.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Oh, right. We need to convince Hulkenberg that the target we picked is a good idea.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
No, we should fill Hulkenberg in.
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
Okay.
You don't sound too sure about that.
We well, you know, we're pretty scrappy going into this, I guess.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Oh, nobody's gonna be happy with anything.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that she found us anything within a day is pretty cool.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Oh.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals.
I mean, is them serving the Royals much better? Well, okay. I mean, she's a knight in mystical fantasy land, so she probably thinks yes.
Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Can we do a nighttime thing? Evidently not.
Fancy a bit of info?
Do you got anything, knowledge man? You don't got nothing, knowledge man.
Hey! Yeah.
Ugh, we really do need to
Now then,
start making some progress on something. If Fabian dies, I swear, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh my gosh, poor Maria if Fabian dies. Surely the game wouldn't go that far, right? One massive overturned atrocity. Wait, what? Overtuned uncertainty? Hulkenberg, what did you do? No matter what we're presented with?
Don't push yourself too much.
What in the blazes?
Oh. I guess we're just snoozing. What?
Good night.
Busted open my first sparkling cider, which I only ever really have
Can I come in?
during holidays. Oh, sure thing. Can't sleep?
You can't sleep?
No, that's not it. You're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I'll be cheering for you. So I just...
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
You shouldn't make promises like that.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Oh. Nobody can die. Whatever happens, nobody else can die.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
This one's important, oh. Promising returns. Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her tales of strange and distant places. Oh.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Yep. Oh, is she wearing a different fit? Oh, no, it must be the, without the upper part, like, jacket piece? So they're not, like, high freaking pants. Well, some people are wearing high pants. She's like, has, like, a one piece. It's a wild fit. I mean, it looks cool.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden.
I mean, we were already doing it, right?
It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Putting it mildly, oh.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside.
Jeez.
But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do. You got me thrown out. No, come on.
Now that you mention it, I do.
Watch
My
you kill a man.
apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
The Sanctus objected to a book about an ideal world where everybody has an equal say in everything. Yeah, I guess, you know, actually, now that I say it out loud, I could understand why they would have a problem with that.
Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stunned them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
I like how we just slowly, everybody we meet, we sit down and like read a book with them. It's kind of cute.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people.
Although that only happens, I mean, at least in most places, that only happens very rarely. Some places it happens often and forcefully, which is not great.
In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say.
I mean, accountability for... I mean, Louise seemed like he would have done whatever. I mean, people seem to even know that he for sure killed the king, and they don't seem to care
I
much.
must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good.
Oh.
Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream, 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I really like Hulkenberg. She's cool. She's a really cool character. Oh.
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Who?
Faraway sky, blue and clear.
I was gonna make a joke about her being like a pop idol.
So that all may hear, one and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be a light. Let my wish echo. Cross the soul, far beyond the
Wait, what tribe does she belong to? That was a cool scene.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The town crier gets to be on a stage like this.
Inauguration of the tournament for the throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
The 78th. Oh my gosh, this really is some like Catholic Church stuff.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
Oh.
So much for this being a fair competition.
Right.
How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Are they going to announce every single individual who's in the running?
Right,
Or who's entered?
all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Oh, this guy. Okay.
Him. So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Luis has a lot of like
Well, it's
emo
not quite all
alt
the
slash alt
contenders, but
followers.
Let's get
I
on
don't
with
know.
the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea.
Okay.
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
What? Literally, you could be up here.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
What'd you do, Hulkenberg? What'd you do?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found you, behave!
Is that our guy? Oh, we actually just straight up got a land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
Feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Oh. We earned like 900 followers just from showing up, just from being like, hey, look, I'm an Elden, I'm in the running, and a bunch of people probably like, hey, I just realized something. I'm not racist. I expected to gain a lot of interest, but I can only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince right. What the crud? Oh. My gosh, the game's presentation, I swear. This thing... Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
He's gonna be the guy who gives us the gunner, right? Surely. It's a compliment, little lady.
Let's see.
Old Castle Town. Should be a ways south. Oh. Many rest stops, okay.
Let us hurry.
Let's see.
Let us hurry. Let us hurry.
This place here.
Suppose so.
Wow.
Oh.
Spectacular.
I mean, the fact that Hulkenberg actually got us a
I don't know a thing
runner?
about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft.
He's for sure gonna take all the money from the he's gonna take all the money from the job that we picked up. The bounty that we picked up, for sure. That's what the condition was. There's no way we're getting $100,000.
I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy.
Okay.
What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Not interested. No, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one.
Now, I don't know what would inspire everybody to make vehicles that use legs and not, you know, wheels. I can't imagine them using legs is more efficient. Although, I don't know. I mean, there's some fast things on the planet that move using nothing but legs. So
Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
seriously.
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not
Oh.
obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Well, so why is he actually doing this though? He looks like the freaking the blue and white striped like sailor shirt with everything else going on. Oh, do we get to see her pitch the idea? Oh, this is
Yoras?
great.
Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage?
Oh.
Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
Well, this is kind of royal use.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner?
Oh, so she thought he had actually. She was expecting like an actual chariot.
The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it?
I don't think he did it for the prince's well-being. I think he might have just. I think he was more interested in it than what it was going to be for.
Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile!
Oh.
A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Holy crud, but wait, Hulkenberg, literally it wasn't gonna be used for anything else.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Oh. Okay, so she threatened him. That sounds about right.
What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists.
Oh.
The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
All right.
Is
So
that
he's
enough?
kind of, yeah, he's...
Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I mean, he doesn't have to do anything but drive the boat, right?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Dude, I think it's crazy that we got a land runner. So, I mean, if we die, we die. If we die together. Cryberty.
I think we can count on him. If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
Does he not care about the whole killing Louise?
Summing up, our
plan?
first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better.
Yeah, about that. So we needed to tell Hulkenberg. So honestly, Hulkenberg's whole thing went incredibly well, despite her secrecy and worry.
Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
My gosh, I almost forgot that we're after like a child trafficker.
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
I mean, he sounds like a monster to me.
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention.
Well, yeah, I mean, and to be fair, winning these series of challenges, this is mainly just to get your face out there, right? Like, this doesn't really feel like... Winning this does not lead to you becoming king.
Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
It says monster. It does not specify, like, literal creature, though.
Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and maybe he'll, like, be secretly a monster.
Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Okay.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And I'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Deep breath, Calico. We're gonna be fine. Part of the ship, part of the crew. The music, jeez. Strategy room, the lounge, the kitchen. There's academia by finding more and interacting with them. The engine room first. Take your time, have a look around on your way there. More pressing matters than going to the bathroom.
Incredible!
Hey!
What?
You really?
It's a bathing room. Yeah, what?
Damn.
With no running water. Then how does the toilet work? I mean, I guess you could do a toilet with no water, but that don't seem good.
Oh.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, that's specifically what we can use for that dish. Interesting.
Got it.
Cool. Great. Said most things are edible if you put them on a fire.
So?
Oh, this is where we sleep? Hey, sure, whatever. Okay, I guess we do. Yeah, you do gotta be saving room, I suppose. It's got a cat with a mustache. Oh, it's like a little dining room? That's fun. Engines in the making. Maybe like a record machine? Okay, let's see. Let's look at the horrifying view. Dude. You can actually see like creatures and stuff out there too.
What's this?
Yeah, I mean this is pretty that's pretty wild. The heck is that thing? A gargoyle? What the heck? Okay, I'm going back inside. It's freaking scary out here. Alright, that's the back deck. This is... Oh, we can actually see him. I like the sort of the trick they did with the camera. This sort of like really drastic, forced perspective. Really adds to the horror of being out here on this thing while it's moving. Watchtower. Oh wow. This might be the most upsetting view. I don't know, just seeing these giant robotic legs moving like that. It's pretty sick though, you gotta admit. I mean, like, this is probably one of the crazier kinds of modes of transportation in a in an RPG. Where are we going? We were going to the engine room. Oh, here we go. Oh, and Moore's here. I see. Oh, do we actually get to change outfits? Oh, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You can do that in the more recent,
This?
Persona games. Not even recent ones. You can do that in, like, Persona 4. Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
Yeah, what the heck is that, man? I guess that's probably for the best, although knowing that he's listening in to everything we say, not great.
Spectacular.
That figures. Oh, crazy. Oh my gosh. I guess that makes sense. Continue your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize the facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books on the shelf, or using the washing machine. Okay, more activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Scary. Yeah, the design of this thing is wild. Hey, Moore, how's it going? What the heck? Doing laundry will take my mind off things, increasing my max MP.
Understood.
Okay. Noted. A beanbag chair. Nice.
Come on.
Cleaning the igniter. Start lifting and bending over strengthens your legs. Max HP.
Got it.
Cool. So the actual stat boosts.
Now, where was I?
I'll see if Moore has anything to say to us. It's been a while since we've been here.
Acquired a new archetype. Ah, how good of you to come. I'm counting on you.
Right. Mechanically minded. It gotta be Norris then.
That's a good kitty.
Good cat.
Oh. You'll come again.
Okay, you know what, one thing I think I might... No, I should probably save the, I should probably save the stuff that lets us level up our archetypes for when we need, like, one more level or something to unlock something cool, probably. Would help, like, jumpstart somebody. For instance, if I want the next night thing when Stroll's gonna need a couple levels in Mage. And it's gonna be, like, it would be weird to switch him to Mage to play as, so... Interesting books. Pride and Persuasion, New World Travel Diary, not now. So it's just sort of random what might boost. Okay, party members that lead to virtues.
Speaking of,
hey, buddy. You alright? Don't you vomit here.
I'm sorry.
Poor guy. cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant you various positive effects. To cook, you'll need ingredients. Buy them, win them, and find them lying around. Try to experiment as much as possible. After you've made every dish at least once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. Nice. Oh, cool. Should we do like group meal time for the first day? Sure, let's try it. Yeah, 400 cures burn for one ally, 400 HP. Crazy. Do we have any of these? Oh, we do have one of these. 250 cures poison for all allies. Ooh. That's pretty good.
Let's check.
Now then.
As often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where it's cut from.
Speaking of...
Ooh, that looks good. Although I've never understood the kebabs where it's like, here is like a quarter, a roasted quarter of an onion. Just an onion, straight up. And it's like, wait, what? I'm just eating entire chunks of onion now? I love onion, don't get me wrong. But like, I usually like it, you know, on a thing.
All right.
This is gonna get me hungry all over again. I just ate the freaking Thanksgiving dinner, not but a couple hours ago. Cool. Curative coney roast. Nice.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
The vibes are immaculate. Feels like we're in a storybook. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. Well, that's nice.
Your thoughts?
I mean, I think it's pretty... genuinely, I think it's, like, kind of wild how much stuff he fit in there. If she could just fly, well, that's a story for another day. Off you go, but look at your 40 wings. Oh, is this going to be just straight up an airship by the end of the game? We're gonna turn those legs into wings or something? Let's see, okay, so we can do anything any of the tasks in and around the place again. Should I use the toilet? Not now. Okay, toilet good. Bad. Washroom not good. Dang, you know, I saw a joke. Somebody said they used the bathroom at a certain time, like on a certain day, and then something special happened. I can't remember what
now?
What day it was though. I think it had something to do with like how much, like if whether it was like a high Magla day or something like that.
What now? All right. Right.
Okay. That's just straight up what that is? Alright. I didn't hear you wash your hands, dude. You wash your hands, dude. Dude. Come on, man. Don't be weird, dude.
Well met.
By recalling the past and planning for the future with Hogenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. It's kind of scary. It's like extremely otherworldly. They said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of the power lurking within them. Oh.
All right.
Time marches on, and
No, we
the
just
age of a new
passively
king
get
draws
mag
nearer.
every day too, I noticed. Which is very interesting.
Good morning.
I mean, the sleeping quarters seem to be like holes, like pipes or tunnels.
True.
I knew it!
All right. So Hogenberg is imagination. Stroll is stabby stabby kill. then there's just more things to be doing. Is this just like a mystery? Let's see. Sure. I don't think I've done anything for eloquence, have I? I'm sure others will agree with you. The section's part of the basics. That makes sense. I've had people it's funny. I've been completely turned off by people because of first impressions. And sometimes I'll come back around to them, but then sometimes it's like just hard stop in my brain like, no, I know what kind of person you are to somebody you don't know. So, like, let's say we get to know each other. It's like, I know how you are to just a stranger for no good reason. I don't know. Although, usually it's when I get the sense that, like, when you get the sense of, like, how somebody is, generally speaking, through that first impression. Sometimes people, but the thing is, regardless of a bad first impression, sometimes people can surprise you, and like they can be like very genuine or very nice people, and they can just be bad. Like, you know, not everybody has great social skills, I suppose. You know, so sometimes people are a little awkward at first. Sometimes it's the action of getting to know them when they open up, and then you got to see who they really are. So, first impressions are important, but also it's good to give people room to sort of show you who they really are. Assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor, then use flattery to probe for weak points. Jeez.
What are you talking about?
It was probe for weak points. Use flattery.
You're kidding.
All right.
I didn't get anything special from that response. It seemed like maybe not the right thing. I mean, I would say in general that lesson from the book was pretty freaking intense, though. Well, because what? It was... Use flattery to probe for weak points. I mean, yeah. Or maybe it was supposed to be to gain the upper hand.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy.
Oh.
A resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma. And still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magma surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Heck is this? Oh. This looks wild. Look how small we are.
Whoa.
That's...
The music's lovely.
Certainly.
Spooky.
Hey.
Oh, he probably whips up schematics and stuff like that. Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. You haven't finished it? Take it as a keepsake. Oh.
Hmm? Yeah.
Hey there!
Oh, that's lovely. Okay.
Huh?
Is her room gonna fill with, like, the sketches of things that we've seen and places we've been to? What are either of you saying?
Huh?
I don't recall you asking, so knock it off. Again, that's not the first time that even Stroll has talked about Gallica like she's a thing? And not like a whole person? I mean, okay, so fairies aren't considered like a tribe of their own, right? So do people see fairies as like creatures and not like people? Because they talk and think and feel, from what I've gathered.
However,
All right.
Oh, nice.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Cool. Rock Den Camp.
speaking of, your thoughts?
Alright, Gallica.
Fair point. So,
West in the evening, east at night. I'll probably hang out with Stroll today. Oh, this is to go to the cockpit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to Stroll today. And then the next day I will... I'm definitely gonna do MP. Maybe I'll read that other book too then.
Hey.
Oh, okay, so for them, at nighttime it's imagination
then.
for both of them, huh?
Speaking of,
What's that about?
oh, I see. Then
well, we have a whole page that shows us how many more there are. And if we go to academia, then we get to see exactly how many more there are. Stroll.
All right.
At least from what I've gathered. Tolerance is almost leveled up. Imagination's getting there. No eloquence. We are not good at talking.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, dang.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice.
Why does
to
our
fly
character look
everywhere.
terrified? Oh.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
What? Oh, we almost got shot at because they're fighting.
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign! Ah!
This is horrifying.
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
They're not like the big three?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Can the magic make that distinction?
stuck out in the wilds with no working rudder. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Why is the crier here?
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, it's funny because you would think, oh, we're gonna want to stop like anybody who supports Louise, but we're trying to get close to Louise, so it's one of those things where it's like it would be a big show of solidarity if we helped Louise's guy against the monk.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win, and Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
No, this makes sense. This is an interesting choice. I wonder how much this affects. Let's help Gladel.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
I'm surprised this is actually where this is going, though, because I had the thought, but I was like, surely we don't want to get involved and potentially, like, lose our runner, right?
Agreed. Let us ride to Glidel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
That's true. People can still easily kill us.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Oh, so you get it, Norris.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Glidel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces?
Well, so it's a complex question. We can't tell you a lot of the real reasons. However, base level, church seem bad anyways. And the church does not stand for the betterment of everybody and the quality of everybody. That is true. Luis is right about that. So we can all agree with that part. And they're also gonna kill Luis with a butter knife.
Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cornland, you're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
No.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Hey, chill, man. I'm bored of the deck. He knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Oh. Wait, actually?
You dare interfere in my fight. Know your place.
So we can't aim for him.
Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
Oh gosh.
Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Sure thing. Okay, we got full
After me.
juice. Nope. Nope. Can't be doing that. Can't be hitting everybody.
I'll cut you
Get that
down.
mage.
I will usher you
Looks
to
like
his
we can't
side.
force through this one.
Yeah, okay. Let's use a gold attack? Money! Hilarious.
Cease your resistance.
Behold, we stand together.
One-time weakness to peer. Oh, inflicts a one-time weakness to peers. Oh. Lowers their defense for 3 turns. Alright.
No, not this. For all that we strive for. Sever!
Let's go!
Puts on a cocky smirk.
Kneel before him!
Oh,
What
that's not
did you
good.
hope to achieve?
Wait, you gave him another turn to smirk at us? Oh my
He knows we
gosh,
can't
are you
attack.
alright, dude?
He's toying with us.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
I call upon royal power within.
Let's see if, I don't know, let's see if, resist. Pride.
Come forth, royal soul.
So fire is specifically bad.
This can't be.
Ooh, that was perfect. I think we can finish him off, right?
My blade cuts like the wind.
Nice.
In the name of justice.
Yes.
No holding back.
Heal yourself.
Resistance is futile.
Still? Dude, you're wasting a whole turn not. Dude, you're wasting your guys' econ.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Merchant! Hold on, charging in. Merchant! Ah!
Nice hit.
Behold my power!
I strike with conviction.
Witness me, brethren!
Resists it, huh?
I shall vanquish evil.
Wait, so he... Oh, he's... dang. That's unfortunate.
Coin can solve. I won't hold back.
Oh, do you resist magic? You don't. Good. Okay.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Oh no.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign.
This is nothing.
Oh, I'm weak to holy crud.
Don't underestimate me.
Come. Not now.
Oh, maybe? Okay, hold on.
Lend me your strength.
One time weakness to Pierce. Oh, his defense for 3 turns. That's good.
Behold my power.
Please be weak to Pierce.
I can't
Resistant
afford
to
hold back.
Pierce? Criminy. Maybe bludgeoning would be good? Maybe because he's armored. Is that maybe the logic here?
Power within.
Did his
Perhaps
defense
not.
at least go down? His defense did go down.
Not now. Let's get on with it. Not the right move. I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
Right on target.
Oh, got the critical.
We can do this. Come forth, royal soul. Maybe not. Falling back. Merchant. Burn. Still up.
Let's go. Take this.
Oh no! Live, Stroll, live!
Sanctism will reign.
Live. Okay.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Oh. We are unwell.
Let us fight as one. My blade cuts like the wind.
Too easy.
Pull yourself together.
Miss? Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
Warrior.
Now we have to heal.
Resistance is futile. Take this.
Ow. Okay, yeah, I'm in the back row.
Sanctism will reign. Brace yourselves.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
I won't hold back. Fire. A tough one. Let justice prevail.
Don't miss, Hulkenberg, don't miss. Criminy Hulkenberg. Please, for the love of everything.
Is everyone okay?
I can't give up now.
Live.
Still stands.
Oh man, they doubled up on her.
You've done it. Damn it.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
You never know what kind of fight you're gonna get into, you know what I mean? Bomb of life.
This calls for one of these.
My spirit
Slow
is
her down.
unbroken.
Anyone get on healing duty.
Is that a full heal? Fully restores HP. Oh. Oh, I should not have used that. I should have used this. The revive medicine is what I don't know. That seems like some big stuff. Although I have more of it than the revival medicine, but
Use it. Burn.
So, The faithful are broken before you. Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now,
do we even get like XP for that?
For the end.
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
Heck yeah, Neurus.
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Hey! Get down here!
Hey, Glidell, what's up?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Sure, but now you're for sure fine. Because of a meddling. Should we present a stern front? Wait, the lady looks familiar. I think the lady's on the cover of the game. Wait, is that lady like a lady who's gonna be with us kind of lady, or like what?
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
She looks pretty concerned. Wait, is she the person who was singing? What's her deal? Also, the outfit, her dress, it looks like straight up like something you would buy in like Animal Crossing, like that kind of like palette or design.
Why, Glidell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me?
Oh yeah.
Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur.
Oh, okay.
Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Batlin, how did you get here?
You surprised me out there, love.
Nervous?
You bested Godot.
Chill out.
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Hulkenberg, are you... Oh my gosh, is she a fangirl? No way.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Nydia. Nydia? Nydia. Characterized by their iridescent eyes and hair. Oh. Oh, so this is like a whole other group of people we haven't seen before. Because I was gonna say, I was looking at her and I was like, what makes her different from an Elda, right? Because like we have crazy looking eyes, but no, okay, different thing. They are known to be gregarious and talented at flattery. Many have left their hometowns to make a living, some making a name for themselves as both compelling and strange figures. Colonies comprised wholly of the Nydia are rarely known to exist in any part of the kingdom, making them a mysterious tribe in some ways. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Chill. Oh. Oh, no.
I'd know the suspensions anywhere.
Oh.
Caden Workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
Okay, no, actually, that's great.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of Scroop, I suppose it falls to me.
Hulkenberg gets better. Every interaction, Hulkenberg just gets better.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Oh.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Whoa, who did? Who finished it? Is it Louise? Oh, crap.
Louise.
Oh, the two people with him. Is that a child? Louise. What are we doing?
Lord Louise. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Louis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady June is safe, at least.
That is... There's a much deeper voice coming from that guy than I thought it would be. Look, there are short people, all right? I'm just saying he looks like a child. Not just because of his height. Like, he... Also notable, he has Parapus with him, which makes... That does make sense, because Louise is like the representative of all the quote-unquote lesser tribes.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess.
This plan worked out better than I thought. What if we had just sat by and waited for things to unfold?
I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Take a wild guess? Okay, maybe we don't need to be, maybe we don't need to be fronting so hard for the man himself. No, let's not try to go too hard on. I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne.
I'm gonna be honest, if their entourage came at us right now, we'd be very dead.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Choose your words. Choose your words wisely. I'll be able to save the prince, obviously. Holy crud, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Why would we say that? Help you, Count Louise.
I want to help you, Count Louise.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Ooh. Kinda revealing our bag of tricks, aren't we?
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes.
Okay, yeah.
You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
It's so crazy. We got people strapped with like daggers and axes and things like that. She has like kunai on her leg, but they're all dressed like they're his whole entourage are dressed like they're from like the 70s or something.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
Crime anymore? Chill out with that, man.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Ah, here it comes.
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
What's up, bud?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
I don't think it is.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Heck is that?
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort.
Could be us, but we're too scared.
But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are we also doing the... There used to be a, like, super advanced ancient civilization as well? We're doing the old Final Fantasy special?
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
I mean, we'll be, like, right there, right?
This one's important.
Ooh, a lot of heroes incense. Poor guy.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh.
Isn't that...
Yeah, we almost got freaking murked. Like, handedly. Was we borrowed? Are we? Probably because we signed up for the thing?
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Oof, here's to hoping. Ooh, dreary looking place.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Probably this kidnapper. He sounds like the boogeyman. Oh, this guy. Right.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
It's only been like 4 days.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne.
You're not wrong.
Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Bowden, I don't like how you're staring at me, dude.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
What? What? I don't think what I said was crazy. I mean, yeah, there was a scuffle. People got hurt. That's not surprising.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Well, too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
It would be nice to bathe, now that we can consider the fact that our characters haven't in, like, a week. Ooh.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
That's a bug.
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Yep.
It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine, exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Hulkenberg is so goofy. She just gets
Something the
goofier.
matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks right.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
Bombs up.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Oh, please, you simply must stop describing it. Hulkenberg did not care.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
I just realized that Gallica has a tiny little cup sitting on the table. I've never seen that before.
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
For 6 months?
Do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
His partner had his own portrait. Anytime there's a character with a portrait, you start to get suspicious.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Oh, right.
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Look... Let's see here. Oh, I smell trouble.
Oh, a rival gauntlet runner seems to be here? What does that mean for us?
Here's where we are. Oh,
It's a campground.
oh, I smell
There's something over here.
Here's where we are now.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's
Juvenile?
entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Oh, it's like eating veal, except it's worms.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
Don't tell me this tastes like fruit. Or it has the texture of fruit.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
He's like, for Pete's sake, dude. These people are gonna risk their lives to save our children. Like seriously, man. Read the room.
Exactly.
Okay, informed man. Oh, he just arrived here just now. Are you the same informed man? I think you want to know about the city, simply ask me. Hi, man. Sure. Yeah, but to turn to kidnapping and like child trafficking, like that seems crazy.
Look at that.
Right?
Oh, right, because she can scan, so she can actually sense everything that's out there. It's nighttime now. Can we go out and do anything out in town?
Got a moment?
Gotcha, boss. I'm gonna be the sleepy time bandit.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, it's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
Gotcha. Exhibition of the Brave. Oh, wow. Today. Oh my gosh. That's a long time from now. Forgiveness Day. What is Forgiveness Day? Day of the Hero? That's when people get knighted, maybe? Oh, yeah. Alright. We have like half a month just for this first part. Oh yeah, right.
More people. Hello there.
Just got water? Oh. Milk and fruit cordial. Oh. Sure, I'll take the goods.
You.
Wit's End. We still haven't really had a rundown of what all the people who are like covered in shadow, like what their whole deal
What are
is.
the gods doing?
Hey!
Oh, gotcha.
You there.
It would be nice to know what we might be in for before like committing to stuff and buying things. I think reception should be open again by tomorrow. I've been known to bounty. Gallica, I don't even know what in there is.
Now what am I to do?
Ah, closure.
Let's not.
Oh. So I assumed that was up to the castle. Oh, I actually have a quest marker on my map.
Now what am I to do?
Oh.
An elder candidate?
Yeah, I am an elder candidate.
What'll I do here?
Can't be.
Oh god, or the demo man or whatever. Tax the young. Of course it's a rogue idea. They live so long, the elderly would naturally gravitate towards ideas like this, but why at the cost of the young? Feels like the country would end up pretty lopsided. Yeah, Gallica, you know, yeah, why? Sacrificing the livelihoods of the young. Weird. Weird how that seems like the future generations. Who will then be expected to take care of and support all the elderly. Although if you're a rogue and I suppose you live like really long, then it's a little different for you, I suppose. I'm telling Bowden. You know any Elda no one would miss? I'm telling Dad. I'll freaking tell on you, dude. don't even. I'm an absolute snitch. No discernible motive?
Whoa!
Command illusions. Well, then it sounds like he might be a little bit more than maybe he seems or sounds. Oh yeah, the third guy, that's the warrior monk guy, but he just wants to give his spot up to the head of the Sanctus Church. Okay. Oh, that's a nice looking place. Hey gang, what's up?
Well met.
So yeah, I mean, the freaking surrounding area seems like it's dying too. It's grim. Alright, first, I'm going to take a quick break, but it's going to seem like it's going to be instantaneous for you. So, boop. Okay, let's do it.
Aye, yes.
Let's hope she doesn't take one look at us and say, ew, yucky.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city.
Hello, ma'am.
These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisman.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
I like how she has like the green sort of highlights on her eyes and her lips, and then because obviously all the guard and stuff like that wear green and stuff like that, so that's kind of fun.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
Oh.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it it doesn't always work out for the best, but it's a, you know, it's the right idea.
Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
Oh. That'd be pretty wild.
It's most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Yeah.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
Wait, weren't we supposed to hash out details about, like, a game plan or whatever?
We're counting on you.
"'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me.
No, I mean,
So what
that's
are
a
we
good
gonna
point.
do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
Okay.
We should go.
Boy. My thanks to you.
Oh, I thought he was just kidnapping kids. He's just kidnapping anybody?
All good.
All right.
What now?
I think one thing we need to do for now. Well, you know what? I will do this for the
I
merchant.
found new power.
Just to help it along a little bit. Receiving items after battles, cool. And then I think I will equip Seeker for now.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Just in case we get into a scuffle, because I mean, man, that merchant was not gonna help. That was not helping us out, that's for sure.
Welcome.
So, hey.
Okay. I mean, yeah, obviously it's a delicacy here, right? So surely you think more of these people would know more about the sandworms, but regardless, that's
Can't be. What is it?
oh yeah, you can't eat the parents?
Right.
Nice.
Okay.
An elder candidate? No.
It's kind of crazy. There's actually going to be like 3 massive massive cities and then a bunch of small town layouts like this. That seems kind of nuts.
So it is possible.
Okay.
Stop that
What do you want to know?
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you kindly. Here's the real skinny.
All right!
Wait, literally right over here?
Lots of ideas. What is it?
Oh, yeah.
I can hardly think on it.
Hey!
Gosh dang it.
Oh, good.
Not a scrap.
How do these people not
I
know
suppose
anything
we
about
knew it wouldn't be that
sandworms?
simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I'd prefer a change of tack instead.
You there?
Hey, I recognize
Might
this
you
guy.
answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Wait, what? You know we're looking for information?
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
Let's try, yeah?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event, a kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm.
Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Strange. Hey, people haven't been getting kidnapped during the sand flashes, have they?
And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
No, seriously, have people been going missing during sand flashes specifically?
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Oh, there's information we can.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Okay.
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nay danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Alright, no, fair enough.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Okay.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh? Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family.
What?
Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, easy there. You all right, lad?
Wait, this was in the schematics and you just put it in? You don't even know what it does?
Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today, just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, that was weird. Oh.
Your journey is going well, it seems.
I suppose.
One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times.
Oh.
Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost.
Wait, that's what Neros was talking about.
The power of teleportation.
How did I know?
With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land.
I knew it. The moment I looked at it and I was like, wait, is this going to be like a way for us to teleport between major areas? Is that how we're gonna travel quickly? But the travel time seems to be a huge part of the game right now.
Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic.
Or does it just mean I get to teleport?
I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling?
We did not just teleport right back to the main city.
Hmm? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
I thought maybe it was gonna teleport just like my character there.
Eurus, surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
Well, so we could just do this immediately?
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work,
Make it work.
bloody well made it work.
I suppose you did, with a little help.
You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
That's true.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Surely there has to be a penalty to doing this, right? Like, it has to, like, give us some sort of fatigue that prevents us from doing anything else that day or something.
That's...
This feels like the kind of mechanic that they would introduce, like, in the end game, right? Like, this would be our like, we just got an airship equivalent where we get to just teleport all over the place.
Oh, dash it.
Where to?
And then maybe it's just like major locations? This can't be free though.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I had, when he showed us that thing, I was like, ooh, that might be teleportation. Okay, cool. I'll see what that's all about 50 hours later. No, let's just give it to you right now.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude.
Well, yeah, because people don't really use natural magic. They use conduits for magic that do specific things.
You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
That would make sense. Well, because if they convince the world that you need igniters to be able to use magic, then they get to control the magic. They get to control who has it, how much anybody has, and what they can do with it.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Because the royals were cool.
With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought?
No, we need to be there. We need to travel there first. I bet that's how they're going to do this.
That's so. We may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
I mean, we need it to teleport.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brilhaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
Yeah, because we haven't been to Brilhaven, huh?
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Yeah, honestly, Nurse, I thought I was about to be like, hey, don't say that we don't need a land runner. That was a whole. They advertised this thing, and Nurse is like a whole freaking character. We're not gonna just throw him out the window already.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Aye, Captain. Must be well prepared. You can go stronger by accepting requests around town, such as the... Oh, we actually can get some of those? Now that your mission has begun, your base of operations has changed to Matera. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure day is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared for it. Going to other cities. If you want to return to previous locations, go to that. You can travel using teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time, so feel free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers.
Oh, that's right.
So?
Dang, alright.
What now?
Well, I mean, honestly, with that, I know we haven't gotten into much, like, gameplay, or rather much combat, or exploration, but I think that's where we're gonna have to end things for now, because this is a whole other can of worms, and I don't want to get up to us going to find Heisme if it means we get locked into a whole extended thing here. I can't believe they just casually dropped full-on teleportation on us. That's genuinely crazy. Interesting though. I mean, it is certainly interesting. Again, that seems like that's the equivalent of, like, you know, that feels like that would be the airship moment, right? Where it's like, oh, we have, like, access to the whole world now, and we can go anywhere we've ever been at the drop of a hat. But they just sort of said, yeah, no, just do that now. You just got that now. I mean, it does mean that we can go to all the shops in the main city, the capital, whenever we want, which is cool. It does mean that probably we're going to start getting requests that involve going to places that are backtracking to places in order to fulfill them, which is also interesting. We can go out. We can actually go see Maria and talk to her about the thing right now, which is cool. Probably want to go see what other requests there are. We only have 3 days. Yeah. So we do need to be smart about it, I suppose. Oh, the Pompous Man has a thing for us. Well, that'll be for next time. For now, if you enjoyed this or anything else on this channel so far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have been doing, and will be doing in the future. Also, me and my friend are making a game. Any and all support towards that would be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting anything on this channel, supporting the Devlog streams, and most of all supporting the Patreon. With that, till next time, if you'd be kind, don't be afraid to change your mind. Also, yeah, Mario and Luigi during the week, and this on the weekends, for the time being. So, see you around.